Got it.
There you go. Now we're live. Graham and Beth, I guess you didn't hear us until just now, have you? You still there?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to hang up the phone though.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Hello?
Hello.
You there, Bill?
Yeah, I can hear you. You got your volume
You there?
up? I can barely
I
hear
can't
you.
hear you.
You can't hear me? Hello.
Hello?
Are you muted?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
I can barely hear you.
I can't hear you, Bill.
I can hear you, but it's like real low.
Wait a minute, dumbass.
Huh?
Put your headset on. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Bill.
Can you hear me?
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. You can't hear me?
Yeah, I got you now. I was minus my headset.
Hey, I can barely hear you.
You can barely hear me.
Hey, I think what's up, Ed and Beth Grams? I can click on something that says chat and I can see Beth Grams and I can see Special Ed Andrew. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me now, Bill?
Hardly at all, man. It's like you're on mute.
Damn.
And I don't see anywhere to turn the volume up for you. I can. But I don't see no volume. You need to turn your volume up, maybe.
How about now?
Barely hear you.
Barely hear me.
Can anybody else hear him?
How about now?
It's like I don't hear you, man. I mean, I can hear you, but the volume's so low.
How about now?
Nope. Still the same.
Yeah, I haven't used this app, so it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, I guess.
Can you hear him, Ed?
Yeah, Ed says he can hear me. How about
I wonder if I can leave and come back in because I had my phone on when I was talking to you at the same time. Maybe I'm still on my phone somehow.
I don't know.
I'm gonna leave and come back in. Hold on.
All right. Ed, do I sound okay? Hello? Okay, there we go. Order Farmer's back. Hey, there you go, Bill. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you good now.
Awesome.
Yep.
And I
That's
just
pretty
posted
cool.
a link in there. So I don't got good sharing capabilities because I'm not over 1,000 subs. But if we can somehow get some other people in here,
All right, I can do that.
you're busy,
Yeah.
Ed. That's okay. I
Who?
just shared the link for anybody who wants to hop in here.
See, I can't see the chat unless I hit on this little button that says chat.
Yeah.
If I go to live comments, I can see Special Ed, but I can't type. I guess I don't have to type if I'm talking. Huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Come on in, Ed. Yeah, don't click on the link, Ed.
Yeah, I probably see it because I'm the host, but
if they click on the link, you have to accept them in, right?
Oh, there. I can post the. I
It
can
said
hit.
he'll come in. It said okay. He just typed it.
Okay.
See if we can get Ed to come in.
He says he's busy though. That was his next message there. See,
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. Now it just popped up. Yep. So I'm a little bit behind you then. Okay.
yeah, I got to see how these things come up by themselves because I have to click on
Turn it Okay, let me see if I can share it. Let me go in there on my YouTube page.
got to figure out how I can get these messages to show.
So I can see it right underneath your picture and my picture.
Yeah, I know, but I have to. But see, whenever I click on their messages on my screen over here, it has a plus button that I can click on, and that's what shows the message then. It's not.
Okay, I'm going to share it on my playlist and see if anybody watches my playlist. Let me see if I can link you to it.
Yeah.
And your capital letters all at the beginning, right, of your words?
Yeah.
So if I put the A in front of it, that symbol, it should.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
Thorpe,
I shared that on.
how you doing, Thorpe? You're a little behind on the tech side of things. I usually keep up with it, but I haven't messed with this software yet, and I'm figuring it out little by little.
Hey, we way behind on the tech side, huh? We just
Yeah,
practicing now.
We're just practicing live
Do some live practice shots
and trying to figure this nifty stuff out here.
I was on the other day with Bill Norwood. He had it all set up, so I knew my phone would work. I could just come in if someone had a good connection to and knew how to log on to start with. I can click on a link. That's one thing I can do.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
It's a crash on I-80.
Where?
I-80 shuts down both directions in Union County. Estimated that 20 tractor and trailers were involved and 10 other vehicles. Coroner is on scene.
Damn.
Talking to Dad. Hold on.
Damn.
Yeah, see it all.
I got to get a cup of coffee.
All right.
What are you doing?
Sending it to me.
Oh, okay. Are you there? Here, send it to. It's
Yes. You know what's funny though? Hey, check this one out.
Yeah.
This is what's really strange about that Arkansas cop.
Go under Kathy.
Who are these groups they're talking about that the police are talking about?
Which groups?
The cop hating groups.
I don't know. It's interesting. It's either all the auditor sites or
well, because most groups are for something. They're all, they got their groups that they're for. They're for this or they're for that. I don't know of any groups that are actually are hating groups. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Their group is to hate. I don't know of any groups like that.
I mean, I've never really searched on Facebook or anything for, cop hate groups, but there may be some out there, and maybe there's where they found them. But I guess
that's what they said that guy belonged to. He belonged to the cop hate groups. I'm not trying to figure out who them cop hating groups are, and I wonder if they're trying to say they're people that they're not. Say that they're.
Well, I guess like we were talking about
It's just
earlier,
pretty
though,
strange.
they're liable to take it out on the people with cameras for sure.
I'm just amazed that that's almost like labeling people.
Yeah,
American truckers.
but I got to
You
figure
know
out.
what I mean? It's like trying.
I want to try to figure out how I can share screen here.
What do you mean?
Share screen.
Oh, you can put a video up somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, but you can put a video up, like and replace me and make the whole screen a video of playing like one of your videos on your screen somehow. Or
Yeah.
one of mine either.
33 injured on I-80 Power.
That'd be fun to try to figure out how to do, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I see it here, but I'm just trying to figure out how you get it to work.
That lady Smelly Michelle is back online again.
Who?
Hey, she's gonna scratch $450 worth of mix of lottery tickets.
Oh,
A California couple fighting cancer has just been awarded more than $2 billion after their lawyers convinced a jury their illness is caused by long-term exposure to Monsanto's popular weed killer, Roundup. The
Oh, wow.
record-setting verdict is just the latest against Monsanto and parent company.
here. Let's see if we can get this here.
Thousands of other similar cases are still
Get this here up on the screen.
What are you doing now?
I ain't seen where it says. Oh, it says video. Oh, that's my video's gone, but I got a picture there. Oh, you can upload an image. That's pretty cool.
Upload what?
How
There
about
we
that?
Go.
Okay, I just put me an avatar on. What you think?
Cool.
It's supposed to load. You see it yet?
No. Yeah, I see it. Can you
That's
see
a
the
good
screen?
one.
Okay. Can you see your video playing on the screen?
Uh,
Here's your cop video. The tech side. Can you see it on the screen?
you're kind of breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, the your cop video that got shot. Is it sharing on your screen?
Huh?
Can you see your cop video on our screen? Go to my channel, dear.
No, I don't see your video.
Huh.
What?
I was woke up water, the volume
Oh.
will go down.
Yeah. Thorpe Stanford, you still there? Wished I could. I guess you can't control the video on the screen as it's playing there. Can you see it?
What do you want me to do on your channel?
Go to my channel and see what you're seeing.
I'm seeing a live chat. Says
All right, but what's on it?
Hot Talk with Ordort Farmer. My eye on you. One watch.
Oh, you're not seeing nothing on the screen.
This will be a reason why they will really be afraid.
Oh, you gotta go there. Yeah, you can see it.
seeing
nothing
on the screen.
Yeah, there it is. It's on the screen. Can you see it, Bill?
Oh, you're not seeing nothing on the screen. Yeah, there it is. It's on the screen.
I'm turning it off.
Can you see the video, Bill? Did I lose you? Hello, Bill. Hello.
What up?
I lost you. You there?
Yeah, I'm
Hey.
here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you see the video now?
Yeah, I see the screen. Yep. Guy smiling.
Yeah, but it's not playing video, huh? I guess I got to hit the start
Not for
button.
me.
Here's the story. This officer sitting
Beth Graham's Beth said I see it.
Yeah,
Said something about see the avatar.
yeah.
someone walks up. Nope.
So I thought if I took my video off, it'd be better, but
Walking around a police station.
I don't know.
Camera.
Says I'm in the show. Hello, hello. Welcome
Yeah.
to the show. I didn't know if me streaming the video compared to a picture. And I got somebody calling.
I don't know what the man's problem was that shot this officer, but they killed him also.
Might have to
Says this officer
FOIA some records out of these people.
sitting in his patrol car.
Interested to see what this guy's done in his past.
Anybody's rights, just sitting there behind the police station.
See who he's pissed off.
This was the man that shot the officer who was killed. Story come out of the Daily News.
PDF is gone again.
Now they released the video of this officer, Stephen Carr, being shot while sitting in his patrol car. They decided they would be transparent. They hesitated to release the attached video of what transpired that night due to the heinous and shocking nature of
Technology bill. Hey, PDF, technology.
the video here.
I'm breaking up again. I had somebody phone call me.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
As the
Okay.
story continued, they said
Can you hear me, Bill?
he had a couple boxes of shells and 9mm.
Hello.
I can't
You
hear
there?
you.
What's concerning to me is
Are you there?
says
I can't hear you, man.
social media
It's
accounts
breaking up.
Okay, let's stop this once and see what that does. How about now?
I can hear you. I can hear you clear.
Yeah, that
Yep.
video was interfering with us. Yep.
It's like your speed wasn't fast enough. Your internet connection, you got enough upload.
Well, I'm supposed to have a bunch here, but I don't think I got what they tell me I got.
Yeah, but see, they're gonna say you got a good download. They never tell you about your upload. They
Right.
just say
Yeah.
download.
Yeah, the upload is well, it shouldn't be
Upload.
uploading though, because I'm just sharing through from YouTube. It's just Roadhog Kennel, how you doing? Take what banner down?
Oh. I can't see. How do you get to see the people that are in the chat? You got to go over here to the chat page, I guess. Take down the banner. What's that mean?
How do you take down the banner?
You got something up there that says Thorpe Stanford. Is that what he's talking about? The banner?
Is it there yet? Is the banners there? Hey, Roadhog, is the banner still up there?
The Thorpe Stanford comment. Yeah, that's what I see. It's
Oh,
right underneath where you're. Yeah,
There
there it
we
is.
go.
That's gone.
all right.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Roadhog,
Appreciate it.
we're just trying this out for the first time, so a little challenged on this thing yet.
I mean, we're not high tech yet.
But
We're low tech.
we'll get there.
Hey, at least my phone works, right?
Yeah. Yep. At least you can get on here with the phone. That's cool.
Yeah.
Seems
I got
like
my other phone out. I was gonna say I don't know if I can get this one to play while this one's on because I'm hotspotting from this phone's hotspotting off the phone that I'm on right there. And then
yeah.
I got the other phone too that I can hotspot with at the same time. But this GoPro, how does this thing work?
Well,
What do I gotta do?
I really
guess I
wasn't
should
into.
go I should go on the internet and probably watch a video how to use it. Right?
Yeah, I mean it's not that hard. It's pretty easy. It's I mean you had it working before. You know, you had all kinds of pictures of you sitting there looking at the damn thing like, what the fuck's this thing supposed to do?
Well, I know if I push the one button, it comes on and it'll start putting seconds by.
Yeah, that's
Right.
recording in. That's
So then
recording.
how long will it do that? How long will it record?
And until you got no video, until you got no storage space available. Or
Then
until you turn it off.
Well, then I plug it into the computer and I can open it up somehow, but I got to be online.
Well, you can either do that or you can take it's got that little mini card in it. You can put it in your phone too.
Oh, there's a card in there?
Yeah, there's a little card in there. You can take that out and put it in your phone. That way you can download, you can mess with the videos or put it in the computer. One or the other.
Well, I got a super card reader. It'll read about every single card known to
Yep.
man right here.
Yep.
This thing here.
Yep, you just put that in there and you got your videos in.
We got a slot for cards that you put cards inside of a card.
Well, that's one of them ones you put inside of a card.
Yeah.
It's that little tiny one. You got to put it in that another SD card, and then you plug it in and read it. Unless you put it in your phone, then you don't have to use another card.
So doesn't this thing go live too? Can I go live with the or Wi-Fi?
Yeah, you can hotspot it to your Wi-Fi. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to do when I couldn't get it to do that, I guess, and it needed a password or something.
Yeah. Well, the password's changed. Oh
All right.
shit!
I ain't worried about.
Did I send you the password?
I don't think so.
I got it somewhere. It's easy. I made it simple. I mean,
Yeah, no, I ain't worried about it right now. As long as you don't forget it.
well, I mean, if I do, it's easy to reset. It's pretty simple.
All right, cool. Well, I want to put it on the dog and send him out into the river. See if this waterproof container works or not.
Yeah, just make sure that rubber seal's in there real good.
Hey, you gave me the strap for the dog, so I have to use it. You know, I mean, what am I going to do? Let it go to waste?
I want to make some.
You give me a strap that I can put on a dog, and you expect me not to use it?
No, I mean, no, it ought to make some interesting video. Hey, did you watch the B Squared's video when she went through the car wash?
Yeah.
You know, I started watching that and I was thinking to myself, why do I want to watch this guy soap up a car? And I thought, well, I'm going to sit here and watch it once. And then it got into washing the car, and oh my God, man, that was a sweet ass video. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't go through car washes. I can't get my truck through a car wash like that, or I'd video it. I'd put a dash cam up and go, but that was pretty neat.
Hey, Roadhog, you know I'm going to have to try that on the dog.
You need a gun attachment? Oh, we can make a gun attachment too, Roadhog. If I can't find one, I can make it.
That's it.
I got a 3D printer. I can make about anything I want now.
And I got a torch and a welder, so we're good to go.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe this. The damn cats took over the dog's bed, man. Look at this.
Huh.
You got one right there. Look.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Then there's another one down there on that corner.
Yeah.
They are not going to give them bed up to them dogs. They will fight for that. I'm telling you, there'll be a fight here in a little while.
You've got the gun attachment if you want to copy it. I'm not sure, Roadhog. I might be able to find it in some of these websites that have 3D printing stuff. And then I can just print the thing.
Well, Tyrannical,
If not-
they're not supposed to be in here.
Yeah.
I'm not messing with them. Let the dog. You don't mess with a pissed off cat. I learned that long ago.
Yeah, really. We used to have a Bengal cat. We used to have a Bengal cat. That thing would hide around a corner and attack you when you walked by. It had
That's
some of the
Evil
sharp.
Eddie. Evil Eddie's one of them Bengal looking things.
Yeah, it had some of the sharpest fucking claws I ever felt in a cat.
It's crazy. I don't deal with cats too much. I was more of a dog person.
Yeah, same here. I'd sooner have a dog than a cat. Dogs are a whole lot more fun.
Hey, these guys are pretty cool for cats. I mean, I never had cats before. Now I got 10 of them.
Yeah,
But they got me, one or the other, because I didn't bring them here. They showed up on their own.
yeah. That's what I noticed. In Florida, if you don't have cats around, there's something wrong because, man, them things are everywhere.
If you ain't got cats, you got rats.
Yeah.
If you don't have a cat around, you got mice.
Yeah, we got some cats that's been hanging around here, too, that I have no idea where they come from.
Throw them a bone every once in a while. They'll take out the mice.
Yeah.
Thing about cats, you ain't gotta feed them every day. You only gotta feed them about every other day if they're wild cats.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna feed off the land, birds, whatever, you know.
Yeah, they feed themselves most of the time.
I watch them chase grasshoppers out here and eat the grasshopper, and they got a bowl of food. I guess the grasshopper's better than the food we're feeding them. I don't know.
Yeah. Good protein, I guess. Them felines, they'll figure it out anytime they have. You can have the extra 45 here.
Oh, no. I get them fixed. There wouldn't be that many. What's that?
I guess.
The house has enough votes to impeach President Trump on the first vote.
Oh, this fucking impeaching bullshit. I'm so sick of that. I say fire every single one of them son of bitches. What's this private chat thing here? Well, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you can click on that and then private chat with whoever you want to, I guess.
I can't type. I can talk. I can't type.
Here, let me.
You have to get one of them hairless cats. I seen they were giving shots to cats too, to where you wouldn't be allergic to them. I don't know what they were doing. Probably some genetically modified organism after they're done.
Yeah, Roadhog, we got dogs here that get dropped off all the time. We just had a pit bull the other day that showed up here for a while. I don't know where it ended up, but I live back a cul-de-sac road, so they bring hunting season, man. Hunting season, there's lots of dogs show up. When these dogs don't hunt, these people beat the shit out of them, and then they bring them back these roads and drop them off, and if they don't shoot them, so yeah.
You probably have to have a computer for private chat. Roadhog.
Yeah, it's for the panel. He said it's for the panel. Let me see what happens.
What do you pick a name?
Did you get a message, Bill?
It said,
Huh?
hey,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep, that's for us to talk back and forth.
Well, how am I going to talk to you on that? Oh, I can chat down here. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see.
Is that what printed?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did it. That's cool.
And this.
Yeah.
And this.
Oh, that's pretty neat. I like that. You can send whoever's on the panel, you can send them a private message.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like that. That's neat. This is an all right program. I like this.
Yeah, I'm liking this better than the other shit we play with.
It's you don't remember M Player, do you? An old program called M Player.
Yeah.
You remember that program?
Yeah.
That was cool. We joined M Player and See Me Play Me together back when M Player was a game platform. We used to go on there just to play games.
Yeah,
even the people backstage, you mean people that are like wanting to come in, but I guess they'll be lined up out for them.
Okay, Grams, Beth, thank you a lot. We'll see you in the next one.
What do you think?
That's pretty
The
cool.
but yeah, you have you ever messed with that the first chat thing that I think I ever did was like IQ or ICQ or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
I remember that one too. Yep, I see. Yeah, we was out here when the computers first came out in the very beginning. Road Hog. You talking about the ICQ one or M Player? Mm-hmm. IRC. Yeah, that was fun back in the days. I used to play Quake and Quake 2 and Quake 3. Army Ops. What else do we used to play the games back then? Now the games, shit, I wouldn't even have a computer or an internet fast enough.
Hey, Dustin, how you doing?
ICQ, yeah.
You know, I think the cops take that as IQ these days. That's PQ. They see Q. IRC, then Merc. I'm not sure if I remember those.
Hey, in the very, very beginning, you didn't have but AIM, instant message from AOL. Remember them? AIM message.
Yeah.
That's when we used ICQ or whatever it was, IRC. I forget which one that was.
Yeah. Technology has come a long way. This is a pretty cool app.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, man, this is pretty neat if we get some people in there and sit there
Hey,
and bullshit.
Hey, did you see the big wreck up on I-80, Dustin? I guess a couple dozen tractor and trailers and a dozen cars and all kinds of hell. Probably up there outside of Clearfield where it always happens.
The wind and snow.
But internet relay chat. Yes, I do remember that now,
Yeah.
Roadhog. Yep, I do remember that shit. That was a pain in the ass. Yep. That's a lot of years ago, man. I feel like I'm ancient nowadays. Looking back on all this stupid shit.
Hey, the game I liked to play back in the day, the gamer games, because I didn't like buying games, even in the beginning. We played America's Army. Army Ops, I think they changed it to America's Army. The government gives away a free program to play a game, and they had to go through all kind of stuff just to be able to get into the game.
Yeah.
You ever played that one?
No.
America?
No, I never played many games. I'm boring when it comes to that shit.
We started out playing the game, and then we started figuring out how to go into the game and change things, like put dots on everybody's heads so that we could see the dot through the wall. We could change walls, make walls invisible, so where we could see through them. You couldn't shoot through it, but you could see through it. So you knew where your enemy was. You could go in there and just kill everybody in the room. And then they would all be hollering, cheater, cheater.
Yeah.
Well, then it ended up to the point where I didn't play the game no more. All I did was keep rewriting the program. And I was like, this ain't no fun.
Hey, Dustin, why don't you join the panel? Go up above there and grab that link. Jump in here.
I don't see the link. Where is it?
It's up on the top of the chat. Maybe I can post it again.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, there. It's like fifth one
Yeah,
down.
there it is. Yeah, jump on in here. Come shoot the shit. I said that to, I forget who the hell I said that to one day, shoot the shit. They thought we were going to go out and sit there and drinking with shotguns and shoot cow patties.
I like that. You can put up your avatar.
Yeah.
You can go into your folder. You can click on your thing and go into your folder and put a picture up if you want to or something.
Yeah, that's what I did.
So you can change. Yeah, you put a picture of an eyeball. Where the hell did you get that at?
That's my that's my avatar on my YouTube channel.
I know. Where'd you get it?
Just offline somewhere. Search eyeball and
Too bad I don't have my other phone. I'd call your phone and have the phone thing play in the background for us. That would be fun.
yeah. Just so that everybody that's here and everybody that's going to watch this chat after it's been up. Good old Otto has a ringtone out. So just click on that link there, Dustin. You'll figure it out. But the ringtone is pretty cool. It's him singing singing a song in the parking garage. And I woke up right after he posted the link to the app, and my wife was, I think, the first one that ever downloaded it. And as soon as she heard it was a ringtone, that thing was on her phone, and she's it's a ringtone now. Good old Otto.
I think I'd cut out the first 10 seconds or 5 seconds and then have it play right from the beat. You know what I mean? The loud part. Get rid of the first seconds that way.
But,
that would be tough. I have to make one of Eric. Happy.
Ian McGuire update. You got an update, Roadhog? Ian McGuire, from what I understand, went to court the other day, and his attorney supposedly had a plea bargain deal worked out. And when Ian got before the judge, told the judge that he don't want no plea bargain. He wants a jury trial. So he's going to go for the jury trial. Some say that that's a big mistake. I hope not, but it's like this. He's going to have a hard time getting a jury that's going to not go against him. All those damn bootlickers, bastards down snowflakes in his area are going to, I'm afraid they're going to chew him alive, and he's probably going to wish he took this plea deal. So that's Ian McGuire. Anybody else that comes in here and listens to this, Ian McGuire, you look back over what he's done in this time, you can see that was his biggest mistake is he never filed any lawsuits. He never went to battle with these people. He just kept racking them up until they finally figured out to take him down. It's a damn shame.
He was one of the only ones down there, wasn't he?
Yeah, there's a couple other guys down there, but they didn't get along. They really weren't doing much. Basically just reporting on the government and throwing news stories up, and basically
like Big Nick. I mean, he's been down there for a while.
Well, he's over in Miami. Ian's on the west side. He's down in the Naples, Charlotte County.
Okay, I was thinking he was over on the other side.
Yeah, no, he's down there where it's pretty rough and tough.
I worked in Naples. It ain't all that rough and tough.
Well, with the with the bootlickers and shit,
Except for the poor folks, it's pretty rough and tough down there for the poor folk in Naples, because that's a rich area down there, man. Fort Myers is college town. It's like full of thousands of little houses that the college kids all live in now.
But yeah, I'm not sure what circuit court that is, but they were the first ones to pass that bullshit ordinances to keep you out of government buildings with cameras. Sort of like the 3rd district did because of Port Farmer.
They don't like me, man. They just don't like me. I don't know why.
Tyrant bastards.
I'm one of them people. And I would change so they can like me, but everybody doesn't like me for a different reason. So there's really nothing I can do.
Yeah. You got connection issues, Roadhog?
Maybe we do.
I got connection issues. I mean, I seem to be flying pretty good here. It seems to be stable on my end. I just don't know what you guys are seeing.
I hear you fine. I don't hear no breaking up at all.
Yeah, everything seems to be smooth here that I can see.
I even stopped streaming videos so that it wouldn't be,
Yeah,
I didn't think. I thought maybe I'd lag it out.
yeah. Yeah, Dustin must have not figured it out.
No, we got some really shitty internet around here. You know that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, all I got available to me is Windstream, which
That's all
you're
there is
in
around here.
yeah, and then their
Unless you get a
technology is
satellite.
fuck that satellite, man. I'd throw it in the trash.
I was watching a thing the other day where there was some college professor or whoever the hell he was. I can't exactly quote who he was, but he was saying how people who live in a rural area deserve to have lacking in health care. We don't deserve internet. We don't deserve anything if we live in a rural area. We should move to the cities and join their system. And he was talking to a whole room full of high dollar, high tech college administration people, whatever. But I'm sitting there thinking, do they realize where they get their food from? Because if we don't live in rural areas and do the things that we do, the city people ain't gonna have the shit that they have. And it's just, I don't know. To me, that's society. They look down upon people who live in a rural area, so we don't get any good internet connection. We don't have any good health care. We don't have any damn good restaurants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have to take what they give us, and that's the way it is.
Yeah. Yeah, Roadhog, I'm supposed to get 50 megabyte here, but somehow what they do is they only have a 12.5 line, I think, and then they double it somehow. Then they double it again through some bullshit, but it never works like they say it does. They'll come out with a stripped down computer that has nothing running whatsoever. It just has nothing, and then they'll do a test on you and say, "Look, see, this is what you're getting. It's doing fine." But nah, it doesn't do that well. Doesn't do that well at all.
Yeah, I don't have any internet here where I live, dude. We could get a satellite. And I said, ain't no way in hell I'm spending that kind of money if I ain't got high speed internet.
So who in the fuck is talking this shit? He says he'd be grateful for 6. I know what the feeling is. I always want one more too. Of course, Roadhog, that's what my wife says sometimes too. Oops. Sorry, honey. But yeah.
All voted for Janet.
Oh, I didn't see the Dutchman. Dustin wanted to join. Hell, I didn't see that pop up there. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Sorry about that. I'm still trying to figure this fucker out. It gives you a little tiny thing down there to click on. And,
Yep.
yeah. Hey, Dustin. Hey, Dutchman. Fuxty.
Yeah.
Hey, Dutchman. Fuxty.
Fuxty the Futs.
Fuxty in the Futs. Yeah.
I'm getting major feedback here.
Major feedback? Are you playing YouTube on your phone too?
No, I'm on YouTube online here. Got it on the computer.
That. Yeah, but you got your sound.
Let's try it now.
Yeah.
There we go. I think that's it.
You got it now?
Yeah, apparently it opened up like 5 tabs at once.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Guess that'll do it.
PDF must have got some company. His dogs are going nuts. He muted himself. But this is a pretty cool app once you get it figured out 100%.
Yeah.
Actually, pretty easy to operate.
Yeah, my phone wouldn't let me open that link. It just kept taking me back to your YouTube page.
Oh, yeah?
But when I get on the computer here, it works fine.
Yeah, that's interesting because PDF, he's on his phone. And according to Roadhog here, he was telling us how well it works. We must have lost him again. He don't have much internet, and that sucks. I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't get. Oh, I know what I do. I go fucking crazy if I can't get good connections. But
Yeah.
But yeah, did you see that wreck up there on 80?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's all over Facebook, I guess. It's pretty bad shit, I guess.
I'll have to look around a little more. Yeah, I haven't seen nothing about it.
Yep. And
Of course, then again, I mean, I haven't been out much either, so.
all this fucking snow, and I got to make my way up there. I just got reminded I have to be at my grandkids' Christmas show at 9:00 Friday morning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm still sitting here in Florida. You know, if it wasn't for them, I'd stay sitting in fucking Florida. Of course, it's going to be 30 degrees tonight, it said.
Down there?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I mean, we get those once in a while. Not usually in December. Usually January, February. We get a couple of those, but yeah, it'll be 60 degrees tomorrow before long. It'll be nice and warm again.
Yeah.
But I'll be in nice and cold because I'll be up the highway going some fucking where. And, we'll be, I don't look forward to it at all.
Yeah, I don't know, with the Jeep being down, it's kind of a bummer for me.
Yeah.
Be nice if I could get that going again, then if everything else going on.
Yeah.
And everyone's ignoring me now.
Yeah. Just remember that you're on a
I know.
a live feed. I just wanted to let you know.
I won't put any critical information out there, but
Nothing critical.
Nothing too.
Nothing too critical. Yeah. But
I definitely don't mind talking about the situation because it's something that so many people deal with.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we must have lost PDF. He's not there no more. Roadhog's gone. I figured I can't share this. I can't share this to get any of the subs in there because I don't have 1,000 subs, but he can. I figured he would share it and there would somebody would jump in here. Yeah. Did you see that video that he shared with the guy that shot that cop in the back of the head with 10 shots?
I didn't see the whole thing. I started to, and then had some other things I had to take care of.
Yeah, they, the report was that his social media and that was, he was amongst a group of, he was in groups that were cop haters.
Huh.
So just wondering if that's going to affect people that stand around, if they're not going to use that to try to eliminate people from standing there with cameras at cops.
Wow.
Anything that they can use to get away with taking our rights away, I guess that's what they do.
Yeah, and see, that's part of the problem is it's labels like that, cop haters, Yeah, there's cop haters out there, but like the majority of us, we're not.
Nope.
It's the tyrannical ones who overstep their authority.
Yep.
And want to substitute their own. And that's no different than anywhere else you go.
Yeah. I mean, it's
but for some reason the cops get special protection over stuff like that.
Yep. I mean, for those that don't use that protection, that follow the law, that do the things the way they're supposed to, I'd be the first to congratulate them and tell them how much I appreciate them. But,
yep.
You got these assholes out there that just think that badge, when it's clipped on, is their God. There's nothing. No one's going to touch them. They're not going to be. And that's just how it goes. And then you got the chief of police out in Houston, that cop that got shot from the their other half that was pissed off, and they had a domestic dispute going on, and they showed up and shot them while they were on duty. And so the chief of police, the funeral day, has holds a press meeting and says that he's blasting all these Republican senators and politicians about passing some law to takes the guns out of domestic dispute people. And but yet he doesn't talk about all of his officers that have shot people that should have never been shot, like the ones that went into the wrong house and shot the couple up.
Yeah.
The cop that went around the back of the house doing welfare check and didn't even identify him as a cop and shot the woman through the window. There's been 5 or 6 of them down there like that there in just a few months, and he doesn't say nothing about that. Doesn't say anything about that. I think it was Arlington where that cop shot that woman with her dog and back sidewalk back in there somewhere. And the guy was one I just seen. I think it was Justin Pulliam put out that the cop was actually on paid leave longer than he was actually on duty. Yeah, but they're all over that case and trying to put it to the forefront, see if they can't get this guy. His guy should be spending time in jail, just like some of these other rogue bastards.
Yep.
And
as we're finding out, I mean, it doesn't just end with them anymore.
No, it's anything in government. I mean, these people just think that they got that tag. They're being paid by the government. They can just do what the hell they want, and who gives a shit about a citizen?
Yep.
And they wonder why, we're getting this way. Wonder why this country is going to shit.
Oh, and that's just it. And that's, I mean, I'm dealing with that kind of stuff right now. Dealing with stuff with domestics, and they got all their laws and regulations and all that garbage that are being enforced, and then they want to make up excuses for, well, we can't enforce stuff that way because we're just a small office. That doesn't mean you're not part of the same system. What resources do you need to file paperwork?
Well, it's like you find out, they make policies to cover up their ass, but they don't care about the law.
Yep.
The law doesn't mean nothing to them. It's the policy. Their policies are everything. And that's just a big damn excuse. They got policies. Who cares about a policy? But yeah, it's what the hell was that? What the shit's that?
When the
It's
Baltimore
one of the paintings I
senator,
did.
and she was the mayor, and she got busted for scamming $800,000 worth of Healthy Holly books, facing 175 years. Let's see how much time she gets.
Yeah,
A couple months.
Yeah, Mindbender taking guns from cops that beat their families. Oh my God, we wouldn't have no cops with guns. PDF did a story on a police station. I believe it was him that did that story on a police station here in Florida, where every one of the damn cops had a domestic charge against them. Wasn't that you, PDF? Oh.
I think that was Apopka, Florida had something like that. But the one up in Alaska, every single cop in the whole police department.
How they do that?
Yeah. But yeah, it's all a bunch of shit, and
What about the security company that were they out of Britain, the G5, GS5 or whatever? They're hiring all $10, $11 security guards, and they're all ex-cops that quit the police force or got fired, and no charges, or the charges were dropped to misdemeanors so they can still carry guns. They're all hired by these $10 an hour, and they're the ones that are guarding the driver's license places and the Social Security buildings and all that shit. So when we're dealing with these people, we're dealing with the absolute worst of the worst, and we've got our camera.
Yeah, the ones that got kicked to the side because they weren't no good anyway. So I guess they make good security guards because they can still keep us in line. They can still follow the blue line rules. But the
Oh man.
yeah,
Yep.
but the it just don't stop.
Yep. I got a few more phone calls in today.
Yeah.
Definitely got a little more interesting than the earlier ones I mentioned. Oh
Yeah,
man,
there's
they just started hanging up. I think they're watching my number now. When it pops up, they're just ending the call.
it's the law for you all, not for us.
That's right.
Who's you all? You sure we're not in the us factor there, Mindbender? But they are a special breed. There ain't no doubt about it. They, you know, only ones in this land that can kill somebody and resign, and then they can't get charged. It's like that cop in Houston. He got hired. It's almost like he did that just to go murder somebody. Then he got paid leave longer than he was on on duty. How you doing there, B Squared? Hope you're safe. Yep, that's it, Mindbender. The cops and the politicians all get what they want. Ain't no doubt about it.
That is true.
You know, it's just like just like the Constitution says, the U.S. government can't use the military upon its citizens. But that's why they're giving all the military shit to the police departments. You're going to have a gorgeous view in the morning. Text me and let me know where you're at. Don't say it here. Yeah, Bill, PDF's in here, B Square, but he's got his stuff muted. I think he got company, and so his dogs were all routed up there for a while. Yep. So why were they hanging up on you, Dutchman?
Oh, I guess they just didn't like what I had to say.
Oh, yeah.
They don't understand who they actually work for and how the actual laws and stuff work. You try to get something figured out.
Were you recording them yet?
Oh, I tried to. I tried on the 1 second I said that I informed them that I was recording. And then, all right, well, since with that being said, we're going to go ahead and terminate this call. It's our policy that we can't have anyone recording our lines. And
yeah, I didn't get a chance to call that number. I wanted to call that number and put them on record and give them a bunch of hell. See what they say. Try to keep them in a conversation while I'm recording them.
I tried to get a supervisor. They said it's their policy that they can't transfer you to a supervisor. They can take a number down and have a supervisor call you back.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah, they just want to know who's calling and what's going on.
Yeah, and then as soon as you try to explain it, they want to cut you off and then accuse you of rambling.
Yeah. But I bet they're recording you when you're calling, though.
Oh, yeah, it's the first thing they say. And the little automated message is plain as day. By continuing this conversation and staying on the line, you're consenting to being recorded.
Yeah. See if they got complaint forms and send in a bunch of complaint forms in these fucking people. Usually they go in the trash, but at least you can do like some others do. They send in a report. They turn in complaint forms, and then they turn around a couple days later and FOIA them and find out that they don't have it. Then you got them by the balls. That makes good video. It exposes their bullshit, their tyrancy, and then they don't like it. But who cares? That's what our job is.
Yep. Yeah, I'm still waiting on attorney to call me back.
Good.
Waiting to see what goes on there. That one in particular is supposed to be ruthless. I've been recommended to that one by a number of people so far, and they said this particular attorney is just absolutely bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
B squared. Thank you. Excuse me.
That's fine. B squared's here, or was here. Bill, PDF. I gotta learn how to not do that.
I don't care.
Oh, you're just looking at the picture of that duck up there in the corner. That's all.
They put my name in all the damn newspapers. You think I'm scared? Hell no. If you're scared, say you're scared. You know I ain't scared.
Yeah, I know.
That's right.
Hell, they doxed your address and try to dox everything else on you anyway. Them fucking bootlickers in Taylor County, fucking jackasses.
They put signs. They spent money to put signs in their yards that said, "Boy, get your ass out of here."
Oh my.
They did, because that's what the sheriff told me. He said, "Boy, get your ass out of here. Who the hell do you think you are? When a deputy tells you to do something, you do it." And it was in all the newspapers, so they put my name, address, everything but my phone number.
Yeah, and Dutchman, that's the 3rd District Court, Circuit Court here changed the laws in the courthouses, and I'm pretty sure that if we could figure out the records and the conversations that they all had, it certainly had to do with Bill. PDF in the Swanee and the Taylor County courthouses.
Oh my. Yep, probably.
Oh yeah, they did that because they don't like me.
Well, you can catch up with me sometime, B squared. I'm sure it won't be goofy all the time. Just
hey, there you go. Nice little card.
Yeah. There's
feeling all bad.
There you go, B squared.
She got me feeling all bad. We was she's lucky she was out of here already, is all I can say.
B squared, he called me up right after he opened it.
I was like, I couldn't believe you did that. Thank you, B squared. I thank you.
That's for being in cahoots.
Yeah. You B squared, you know why I was feeling bad. That's why then he found out about how that all went down as far as the card and all that other stuff.
I would have done.
He blamed us for being in cahoots with you, but that's okay. That's good.
Sorry about that.
No, that's fine.
Had to say goodnight to one of the little ones.
No, that's good. It's just instead of going out, you can hit the mute button too if you need to.
Yeah.
If you're coming back.
Well, I did, and then I hit something on the keyboard when I tried to move my phone, and then that happened.
If I could have got the Ford started fast enough, I was going to chase her down, but I knew she'd have been gone before I could have got that whole truck started.
See that? He was even going to run you down.
I felt bad. But then I was like, yeah. Hey, it's like this. If you refuse a blessing, you're refusing two people blessings.
Yep.
Because you're refusing the blessing that you would have got, and then you're refusing the blessing that someone gave you. Yes.
Yep, that was a very kind gesture.
I was blessed, I'll have to say. Much appreciated.
And see that, this movement or whatever they want to call it, you meet all these people and, you know, you find out that there are a whole lot better people in amongst, you know, this little circle than what there's out there that, you know, I guess you, I don't know. I guess you know what I'm talking about, but
Yeah.
you know, PJ and B Square and everybody I've met have been great. Have been awesome. I knew I needed to go after I handed it over.
Oh,
You know me, I was busy running my mouth, and I wasn't, you know, I wasn't focusing on what I should have been doing until she was already gone. I should have already opened it as soon as she handed it to me.
It didn't.
Slipped up on that one. I wasn't expecting. She snuck one in on me. But
Yeah.
man. But yeah, shoot, I'll tell you what. I was sitting there reading them stories today, that first one this morning, and it really aggravates me where they write in there about how they said that guy belonged to cop-hating groups. But there's no information on which groups these are that the police are insinuating that this guy belonged to.
Yeah.
And they said it was on his Facebook page, and I'm sure I can't find his Facebook page to say, well, check which groups he belonged to, you know?
Yeah.
Because I know they took that down. I didn't even try to look for his Facebook page because I know it's down. If he walks over and does some horrendous act like that, I'm pretty sure Facebook won't take his page down.
What was the guy's name?
It was in Arkansas. I got his name right here. Try to tell you. Huh? The cop's name's Carr. C-A-R-R. Arkansas. Let me look here real quick. Arkansas. Shot in time.
Yeah, B Square, that's beautiful out there. You bet.
Sure. If my page will even open.
Here, dear.
No, there's that wreck.
There's what?
I finally found a thing on that wreck there. Man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, go figure. First thing I see, FedEx. Of course, them suckers are in the wreck. That's where my packages are at.
Yeah. You know, all the time I traveled across this country and I seen wrecks, it almost always seemed to include a FedEx truck.
Well, there's several of them in this one.
Yep.
That reminds me, I got to call them back and see what's going on with that whole mess. I still got packages missing from, oh my God, 6 months ago.
Holy hell.
Oh, yeah.
I'd have been on the fucking phone bitching and carrying on.
No, I mean, technically, I did get a replacement, but they said the package is still on its way. So, but
yeah, it ain't on its way.
That great big 10 I got, there's apparently another one of them on its way.
Yeah.
Hey, they said that guy's name was London Phillips.
London Phillips.
London Phillips.
That's the guy that shot the cop. London
Yeah, the
Phillips.
cop's name was Stephen. Yeah, and Stephen Carr, C-A-R-R, was the cop's name. But it kind of aggravates me when they try to do that. You know, they're going to say, oh, he belonged to a cop-hating group. Can anyone name any group that's a cop-hating group?
That was Arkansas, wasn't it, Bill?
I know. Huh?
That was Arkansas, right?
Yep.
That
Type in on
Fayetteville?
Google.
Fayetteville, Arkansas. Here we go. Let's see here.
Washington County Cop Police Station, I think it was called. But the video was just released like 4 days ago. I think it actually happened the beginning of the month. And there's 4 videos altogether. The one I
He
put
probably
up was
took his
just-
Facebook down.
Yeah, the only thing I'm seeing here, there's a, oh no, that's Landon Phillips.
This is London. L-O-U-N-D-O-N.
Yeah, I don't see anything on him. He might have taken his Facebook down. You know, that's pretty interesting how they
But if you
They
go
can
on
get-
Washington County Police or Arkansas's webpage, their Facebook
Yeah.
page, I think it's still on there. That's where they're in there. And the article also, the newspaper articles say that he had belonged to police hating groups, you know, and it's like being as it was at a police station and in the parking lot of a police station at nighttime. Are they trying to insinuate that people with cameras are police haters? And is that where they're going to go with this? Because you know they're not going to say, oh, well, this happened, that's what happened, and the end of it. They're going to try to pursue this.
Well, they're scared. You know, they're scared. They're scared of anybody that you know, anybody that pays attention to them. And
Well, they're used to everybody walking away and, oh, there's a cop, turn around, go the other way. They're not used to us walking towards them when we see them.
I mean, they're
If they wouldn't be doing the things that they're doing and acting the fool that they act, people wouldn't dislike them so much, their ways, you know. I mean, I'm sure
Yeah.
they're probably, you know, halfway decent people when they first sign up. You know, you can tell the young ones, they're all thinking they're going to go through this and be, you know, not criminal cops, but they end
Yeah.
up on my playlist. I mean, look at how many people, you know, I mean, look at how many people I've reported on in just the past 6 to 8 months.
Yep.
There's over 300.
Yep.
How many of them got probation and, you know, and I'll tell you what, you think there's a lot of police like that? If you Google religious people,
Yeah.
accused, arrested, or convicted, that list is ungodly long.
Yeah. I'm just glad I didn't grow up Catholic.
It don't matter, Catholic, Southern Baptist, and the worst part is the congregations accept these preachers to stay preachers after they're either accused or convicted of this shit.
Yep.
Well, there was one not too far away from me at a church that I actually used to go to. Used to take my kids there. And the one preacher just got arrested several months ago for child pornography. Not only at his house, not only at his house, but on the church computer too.
You know, it's just aggravating.
Pennsylvania is the worst. Pennsylvania is the worst, and I can prove it because I've done stories on every single state in the whole country. And every time I do a story on Pennsylvania, I got all these people come out there and start hammering me for doing the story. But no other state, anybody comes out and hammers me for doing a story about a pervert out of their state.
Yeah.
Why does Pennsylvania have so many people that stand up for the perverts? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Well, they got
Hey, you guys
I don't
talk.
know,
I got to go take a
community
break
of
a
'em.
minute.
They got a community of them up in it's either, I think it's Brockport, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, some of them have been fighting it, and that's what they do. They're all registered sex offenders, pedophiles, child molesters.
Oh, I've heard of that. They all live
And
in
it's,
town. Yeah.
yep.
I've heard that place. 'Cause I was born
And it's
raised
not
in
like
York.
anything's gated off. There's nothing. It's just this great big old house, and that's where they all live. And just a few blocks down from the school.
Wow.
Keeps them all just outside the
Wow.
legal limit from the school. So it's all nice and legal, quote unquote.
Damn. Damn.
Look up
That's great.
look up Du Bois, Pennsylvania, Reynoldsville, Pennsylvania, Punxsutawney, Brookville, all them. I mean, they're all like that. And they're all right together. And it's nuts up there.
Well, it won't be long. They'll vote in one of theirs as their commissioners, and then they'll have a sheriff like that, and then they'll have their whole town. They'll have a mayor. Once they get big enough, be like a religion almost. Hey, who knows? Maybe they'll claim it's a religion.
Well, there's already been groups out there who were trying to pass that off, and they really started going off like the gay marriage thing and try to use that as a foundation to say, well, see, it's just who we are. We can't help it. We can't change it. It's just who we are.
Hey, I had to take this drug rehab thing one time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And well, I got kicked out of the class the first day they graduated me. They said, "Don't come back. Here's your graduation." After my first day, they didn't want me around. They didn't want me spouting the truth to everybody else in the class. They didn't want to hear, you know what I mean? They wanted to tell their bullshit lies, and they knew I knew the truth, and I was going to stand up for it, and I knew the facts. So I could definitely stand up correctly. But anyhow, they graduated me after the first day. But I talked to this lady who was like a counselor, you know, because if you get busted with a roach in your ashtray in your vehicle, you could have to talk to counselors sometimes. Anyhow, she told me that, and this was for the federal government. This wasn't state either. This was like the big league. So she says that she didn't even understand why I was there. You know what I mean? She's like, she goes, usually they send all these sexual perverts from the federal government here. She goes, I can't even believe you're here. She specifically told me there's nothing you can do for them when they're like that. And that's what she makes, like $250 an hour, you know what I mean, for the federal government. She's bringing big money. So she sat there and talked to me the whole damn time about the people that come there. You know, because I was there for drug rehab, for cannabis. Like, I wasn't even really, I wasn't supposed to be there, but they made me go, so I went. You know, you ain't got no choice. But she sat there explaining to me for an hour, man, that these child molesting people, there's nothing you can do to change them. That's been her career talking to these people.
Well, you know, I mean, I truly believe that it's got to be some sort of a mental illness. I really do.
It has to be.
Because, I mean, there's no way I could sit there and look at that and, yeah, I mean, I can't even bring myself to say it, you know.
Hey, it's PJ.
PJ, I just seen somebody popped up.
How you doing? How you been?
You're the biggest social threat now. Number one meme, and number one is not somebody that you don't take seriously.
But yeah, it's nuts the way they make excuses for them, though.
I'm gonna make sure it is. You're being selfish. I'm being selfish.
Yeah, and like I said, the senator, or what is it? Who was it? Congressman or the senator of Pennsylvania? They busted him with child porn. I wonder how much time he's going to get. He just quits, right? He just quit and walk away. Why ain't he arrested and in jail? And no bond, you know? Somebody that's high up. And they can't say that this is just a one-time slip-up. They've been doing this shit for a long time.
Yep. I think there's a whole lot more of them that do it too.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's rampant, and they don't even care about the lives that they destroy.
Mm-hmm.
All they care about is their own.
Someone put in a little extra speaking of all this stuff, someone put a little extra effort in at Walmart here last week. I was looking at some of their computers and whatnot, and just looking around at upgrades and stuff, and got on the browsers and stuff like that. Man, right on the browsers, download files, everything. All you see is about the Cosby rape files and the Epstein child pornography stuff. I mean, every single computer, everywhere you look, the screensaver pops up, and it's just a laundry list of all this stuff.
I wonder who put all that shit in there.
You know, you'd think it almost had to be an employee, because it was every single computer.
Yeah, I could have went in there and probably put in all my Poor Dirt Farmer page on every page where if anybody touched it, it'd pop up. That's a good idea. Maybe I could go to Best Buy and
I've done that already for My Eye on You. I'll put his page up on there.
No way, that's too cool.
I sent him a picture of it a while ago. It's just right there, big old screen. My Eye on You. I'll have to remember that next time I'm there.
It's freezing down here. We're dying.
Yeah, it's freaking getting cold, isn't it? PDF.
I got the heat on 74. That's hot.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on now.
I wish I could get it up to 80. I would, but its electric bill would kill me.
Hey, PJ, there's a link listed in there if you want to jump in.
Yeah, B squared. All y'all can jump in. We got enough room for everybody.
Yep.
You see, we put up a picture. That way nobody can see you.
Yeah, you can use an avatar.
You can pick any picture too. You can change it.
Oh my.
Yeah. Just B squared. Just be careful out there. There's only one way in and one way out. Hopefully that damn cop's not gonna keep coming back and harassing. Won't let you click it. It sends me to your channel.
Yeah, that's the same problem I had.
That's interesting.
PJ, are you going on through your phone or on a computer? When I did it on the computer, it took me right to everything I needed.
How did you do that, Bill? You went through the phone.
I think I clicked on the email you sent me, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I sent it through you to email. PJ, I got your email here. I'll send an email. Oh, shit.
Why is it like that then? I think you put the wrong link in.
Yeah, I don't have access to it on this damn computer.
Try to put the link in again. Maybe you didn't have it right.
Well, I just did, and I didn't post it because it's the same damn thing.
It's not still set to private, is it?
No, no.
Their fair share, education, affordable college, and high-skilled vocational training, economic security.
Yeah, this is all.
Can you go on his channel and then go down and look and see if it's the links on your channel, or?
No, I can send it to her. I forgot about that. I got it.
We don't know how to use this program. We're just learning, right? We're just kind of fighting our way through it here a little bit. We're clicking on everything that you can click on to see what it does.
Yeah, I was just talking to Bill here and fired it up and said, hey, let's go do this once. And
yeah, let's try it. Let's see what it is. Well, I knew I could go on it because I clicked on Bill Norwood's the other day. It was like 3:00 in the morning. I woke up, and after I was all hyped up from Eric's alert that needed help on Sasha in the Springs page, like 3:00 in the morning, I give him an alert. I got to jump out of bed and come out and see what Eric wants. Hey, when Eric rings, it's like James Freeman, and Johnny Five. You gotta find out what's up.
You gotta pick that phone up.
Yeah. Wake up out of a dead sleep. What? I heard something go ding.
There, PJ, try that.
Said ding. I was awake.
But
it shows you have so much more in you.
yeah, Eric, I was just watching. He was But I was on his live here recently, and he was carrying his flag up and down the street, and yeah, it's in B Square here. I'll post it again, see if that works. But I was trying to, or he was carrying his flag, and a cop come out and started talking to him about his flag hitting cars going down the street that he needed to check his ID. And Eric wanted his card, wanted to check his ID and all that other shit. And then at the end, Eric tried to give him his business card. Neither one of the cops would take it from him. But yeah, he kept telling me, he says, I know the laws more than you do.
He helped write them. He helped the Supreme Court write them.
Yeah.
So Nora, it would appear that one of the
Oh,
is Lauren. So Lauren,
Can you put a link on your page on YouTube
I personally don't understand.
and see if that works? I mean, put it in your description. I don't know, because
there,
Well,
B
we
squared.
were-
I text it to you. See if that works. It must not have worked for PJ because I don't see her. I don't see her there either. I'm not sure if it's working that way, but let me know if it does or let me know if it doesn't.
Because on that page I went on the other day, it was in his links. I mean, it was on his page, unless they just changed something again.
Yeah, they're changing all kinds of stupid shit. Just like everybody else. Getting afraid of the government.
I can't wait for Furry to get her page fired up. That's going to be neat to see. That's like history in the making right there, all on its own right there to me. That's the people saying, you know what, the hell with big business. We can do this on our own. And if Furry started a page like that and people could join pages together, I'd pay $10. I wouldn't mind. Shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For a lifetime subscription to be able to. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Now, it would suck. You wouldn't be able to bounce around from page to page, but you could still. Well, I got more than one phone, so I could still be watching one and
Yeah.
on the other one like I do now. I'll turn somebody's video on, watch it, and then I'll pick the other phone up and start scanning around at the same time.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see how it all comes together and how it all shines. And we got PJ in the house now. How you doing, PJ?
Hey guys,
What's going on?
how's everybody been?
We're getting cold right now. It's supposed to be down to 30 degrees up this way.
Oh my god, it's like freezing here.
Yeah.
It's
I thought we were in Florida, man.
right. Oh, it should be, but I guess we're
Who
not.
all complaining about it being 30? It's 23 here.
Just my avatar.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was like that wet 55, feel like 45 kind of deal here today.
Yeah.
Pretty rough.
Yeah, it's been. I come down here to get out of the winter, and it's winter. I'm getting ready to go back up in the winter here tomorrow, and I'll be in the frigid cold for days and days. But at least I can see my kids and grandkids. I guess that's the benefit of it.
Yeah.
But
You make some videos when you go to Pennsylvania this time instead of just going up there and bumbling around the York courthouse.
Yeah, that was bumbling around, wasn't it, Dutchman?
Yeah, it was.
I was born there. I used to walk them streets, York, Pennsylvania, and I walked every street in that whole city.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I went to all the schools. I went to Hannah-Penn. I went to Smith. I went to York High, Central, Votech. I went to every school up there. Got kicked out of most of them.
So, PJ got a new channel.
Putting their hands on me. You don't touch me, I'm good.
Wait, don't tell my secret.
Uh,
Wait, you were going to tell my secret, weren't you?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
No. You can tell my secret. It's fine.
just
I
say
really
make
need to get
everybody-
that channel like bigger.
You
I need more people in
Man, I was just getting ready to type it in, waiting for what he says.
Oh, you can go ahead.
I don't go ahead and tell what it is. I don't have it here. Dawn was she pulled it up and we were sitting here listening to it all.
Okay, so I think it was in April. I got this scam call, and it was a free vacation at the Wyndham Hotel and free flights and all that other stuff. And John Smith from Texas just didn't have that right accent. Um, so I played with him, and he asked me my name, and I said Madeline, and my last name is Scammer, Cammer, and he spelt it wrong and put an A at the end, so it became Madeline Scammer. And he asked me my partner's name, and I said Jack Be Nimble. And anyway, thus this whole channel ended up being created after a hour-long conversation with this idiot. And now I found an app that is really, really bad. Eyes on You. You've seen the app. It's really, really, really freaking bad.
This is how bad it is. It's the one that I turned the notifications off on, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that oh my God. Oh boy, it's nasty. It's bad.
So we found out that our kids were using these apps.
Okay.
After Eyes on You and I did a surveillance sting in the cold on a sewer plant. We came home and we found out that this freaking app was on my daughter's friend's phone. So I downloaded it. Within 15 minutes, I had 150 sexually explicit messages. And within 3 hours, I had over 500 explicit sexual messages. So I have been working with a couple different people to kind of focus in on that. But I got so bored with like these guys that just wanted to get off on conversation. So I started trolling them. And I'm uploading them onto my Madeline Scammer YouTube channel. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on.
Yeah, she turned me onto this app, and I loaded it, and she kept telling me about all these messages, and my phone was just going ding 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 ding. Holy shit, man! I mean, I seen stuff I didn't want to see.
Yeah, it was bad. I must have gotten, since I downloaded this app, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I must have gotten at least 1,200 dick pics, unsolicited. And I'm like, dudes, come on. Okay, I'm in the chat with 3 guys, but come on. Your dicks all look the same.
Christ, when I was talking to her about the predator hunting stuff, she downloaded, I forget what app it was, but it had to be that within the first 5 or 10 messages that she had from after she set up stuff was a dick pic, and she's like, "Oh my God, I told you that's what you're gonna see. Lots of it. It's nasty." And what's sad is even though they know, you tell them you're 15 or 14, and they still do it.
Yep.
But
I'll tell you, one of the worst ones I've been on is Whisper.
Whisper?
Yeah.
I don't think I heard of that one.
Oh man, that one's, and supposedly it's all anonymous. I mean, I'm sure they have their ways of tracing stuff, but
yeah.
I mean, these people get on. I mean, within 5 minutes. One of the worst ones I've seen is this guy talking about how he was rubbing one out, and his 14-year-old daughter walked in the doorway, and he just kind of smiled and just kept on going.
Jackasses.
Like, and everyone's just kind of going along with the whole thing. Like, yeah.
Well, I'll have to check that one out because I got booted off my last app that I had going on for a long time. I had 4 guys on the string, and I lost them. I lost the app. So it just I got to figure out how to get around losing these apps this way. It's mind-boggling, and it pisses me off, especially when I got guys I know that are looking to have sex with a kid, and I didn't get to finish the job. It pisses me off.
Why can't there be a damn? Why can't there be like a list that you report to proper authorities that would take the list and act upon it?
There is
Right.
a list. You can report
I'm
it to
saying
the ICD-3. It's the FBI Internet Crimes.
That's what I'm
Unfortunately,
saying. You got their names. I mean,
Yeah, but
yeah. But unfortunately, like with this app that we're talking about, this really bad one, it is actually originated over in the Pakistan area. So there's
that
nothing.
explains a lot.
They're not going to do anything about that.
yeah,
they'd be able to find out who the people are that are using the app.
yeah, but it's, you know, the thing about it is, you know, you can have chat logs and everything, have them admit on video, and the whole 9 yards, and then the cops still won't do nothing because they say that, you know, we're not trained like they are. You know, they have to, and you got to realize a cop can sit there and talk sexual to them people and everything, and get away with it. We can't. You know,
Yeah, they're allowed to lie. We're not.
See, people want to say that, you know, we're baiting them. We're not doing nothing because you don't talk sexual to them at all. You let them do the sexual talk, and you just play the game. But you know,
I couldn't do it. I'd be done cussed them out.
Hey, I'm the same way. I don't think I could do that.
It's not
got
easy.
a short
Trust
temper
me.
for that.
It's not easy.
No.
It's not easy one bit. You know. But
Yeah, it's definitely.
You know,
Definitely
Especially when they go
nasty.
postal.
every day because of these sick deviants. You know, I mean, the people are destroyed. It might not be the same day, but several years down the road is when.
Well, it lasts a lifetime, man.
Yeah, it comes to them. You know, what I mean, it's always going to come back someday.
It's a lifetime of hurt. It's you know, it's something that's very difficult. Yeah, you may forget about it, or it may sit in the back of your head, but it always comes forward at some point in time.
It's something that I've dealt with pretty much almost firsthand.
Well, B squared. The problem with getting deleted on the apps is it's not the ones that are on the hook. It's the ones that don't fall for it. It's the guys that when you tell them that you're underage, they go and report you. Typically, I do take the guys that's on the hook and I take them to another app, either a texting app or another app. But it's the hard part is those ones that don't like the fact that you're 15 and don't fall for that. You try to block them immediately so that they can't quite report you, but if they know who you are or they know what's going on, they can still do that, and then you're done. You get banned, and it pisses me off. But I'll figure it out one of these days. But so PJ, you said that guy, he moves from different places. Have you heard much more about it? We don't have to talk about it here if you don't want to, but I just been awful busy. I was going to follow up with you earlier today, but we're leaving tomorrow, so I got all kinds of crap I got to deal with here.
Yeah, I get it. No, we're just keeping an eye on him right now.
Yeah.
And I'll send you the email that I got from the specialty unit.
Yeah.
In regards to him, the guy was pretty nasty, but
yeah,
you know, we have more information about this guy than they do.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we might. I get back down here. I maybe we'll come down. I'll grab Porter Farm and we'll come down and spend the day.
Yeah, sounds good.
Figuring something out. We gotta.
Got my GoPro now. If I figure out how to strap it on, I'm ready to GoPro.
Yeah. Yeah, he got his GoPro
on the dog. I gotta figure out how to get the video off of it once I put it on there, but I think I can figure out how to
easy.
put it on. But I'm gonna put it on the dog and let the dog go running in the river with the GoPro strapped to his back. Well, no, really, what I'm gonna do is let them out. I've been wondering where they run off to. If I leave them, every time I turn my back, they're gone. So I
That
figure
ought
if
to
I
make some interesting video,
find out where they went,
especially if he goes to neighbors every once in a while.
they'll be down there rooting in their trash or something. Like, oh no.
So
I sent the link to my Madeline channel. I don't know if
Okay.
you guys got it.
yeah. Of course, it doesn't click. How
Yup.
about that?
That's right. I think I got it. I looked it up on my phone.
Anyway, that channel is just a fun, release kind of for me, because I mean, we see like Izan, you said, we see so much awfulness toward our children. I mean, these guys are targeting our children, and that's, you need that release.
Yeah, it's I've talked to people that did predator hunting that didn't make it long. They got out of it simply because their mind is so twisted and messed up that they have to step away for a while. And I've not exposed many, but at the same time, I went through the realm with quite a few that, I mean, it does affect you when they start talking the way they do. It's pretty nasty.
You know how many people? I was gonna say, you know how many people come on my page and said this is not real, this is a staged event, this is fake, on that Arkansas cop.
Oh, and it's so not fake. So, I got to tell you, that guy from Oviedo,
Yeah.
Mr. I can't speak English.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to talk to you in Spanish now that I know you can translate it. He sent me a picture of an engagement ring today and told me that I was his.
Oh my.
And I just laughed. I'm like, dude, leave me alone. Because right now I'm playing the I want nothing to do with you because you won't, you won't tell me what you want to do when we hook up. So I got no time for you. And so I saw the picture. I'm like, man, I don't think Mr. PJ would appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was his latest message, was an engagement ring telling me that he loved me and, he loved her, and that, he was going to marry her.
Oh my.
Yeah, see, that's the problem I have. I sit here and try to discuss this sometimes with my wife, and I have to tell her, hey, he said he was going to do this to me. I mean, her. It's like, wait a minute.
Right?
Yeah, it's tough. But I had one there, PJ, when I was down there, and he was from Tampa, and he was demanding that I come to his house and in his bedroom and that guy, he was just adamant. He was demanding. He was up to $300 he wanted to pay me for me to come over there and go into his bedroom. And I lost that freaking app, man.
Which app? Which app?
Tag.
Or just tech?
Tag.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Send me the username, because I haven't.
Oh, you have it?
No. Yeah, I have it. I have it in my folder, but I haven't lost access yet. So go ahead and send me the screen name, and I'll see if I can find him.
Okay. But yeah, it was. I was trying to convince him to come up to Live Oak and get me, but he was adamant on me showing up there, and I don't know if I could have cracked him or not, but he had me so pissed off that I wasn't giving up on him.
Right.
It was pretty nasty. It was.
It's sad. Now imagine if you lived that with your child. Your child was your actual child was talking to these kind of guys and meeting up, and they were sending vehicles to pick up your child in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
you know, I've been on both sides, the fighting it and being a victim
Well,
to it. And
my daughter's already went through it, and not by her choice. She was up with visitations with her mother starting at 3 years old, from 3 to 4. Coming back, telling me all these stories. One day she came back and said that she was just real grumpy. I asked her why. She said she didn't sleep. It's like, well, why couldn't you sleep? And she goes, his mommy kept jumping on the bed. Oh, why was mommy jumping on the bed? I don't know. And I'm going to change the name just for obvious reasons. But she goes, I don't know, but she was jumping on Trevor, and he didn't have his pants on.
oh, Jesus.
She was laying in her mother's bed, wide awake. I mean, she was 3 years old at the time. And the stories didn't end there. Now, all this went up through multiple child advocacy centers, so on and so forth, and eventually got kicked back with there was nothing they could do because there was no physical evidence.
That's just bullshit.
And I
See,
mean, the
that's
one
the
lady
worst.
that called me, she called crying. You could tell she was upset, and she said, you know, this is one of the worst ones she's had because of how all the people that my daughter had to talk to. Her story has remained so consistent that it's not deviated by one word. And they said they've prosecuted and have never once had one that consistent.
Wow.
And they said it's just, you know, they were all mad about it because it was so blatantly obvious something was going on. And then this guy, he works multiple places as a volunteer fireman, you know, all this other stuff, around kids constantly. But, yep. So believe me, I know. So I told my on you. He's asked me already about, you know, hey, you want to go with me and do one of these sometimes? I don't think I can. I'll do the cops all day long. I can't. Nope.
It's hard.
Walk over there and just cold cock, knock that motherfucker right out, and keep walking. Never miss a step.
Oh, I wouldn't keep walking. That's the issue.
One good knockout and keep walking, like they do up in the cities back in the day. Remember, they were knocking people out with one punch. That'd be the way you want to do it. Just knock them clean out, break his jaw in about 3 places.
Well,
that's what I wish I could do. I probably couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. My back hurts too bad. But the thought's there.
I have a hard time with the cops only because I know how violent they get, you know, and I am, you know, I'm disabled. I'm actually quite fragile. And it kind of scared me that one day that officer in Orange City came at me the way that he did. PDF mirrored that for me. Because had he come after me and gone hands-on like he wanted to, I would not have been able to defend myself or fight him off. And that scared me.
Fast enough, like me. Gotta back up quick.
Yeah, but I don't move quick. You saw that. PDF, you know I don't move very quickly.
Oh, no, like I said, you didn't back up near fast enough. I'm quick to back up. Especially when they like 450 pounds each and you got 2 or 3 of them coming down the steps at you. If one of them trip and fall, they'll kill you.
Oh my God.
I don't know why. But
Yeah, it was a big boy.
I don't know why, but I constantly, that video plays in my head a lot. There, meet Boss Hog.
Hey, that's why they decided to change the law up here. Because of that video right there. He went to the commissioners. He sent a letter after they put my name and address in the newspaper. They decided to post another story saying that old Boss Hog asked the commissioners up there what he's supposed to do. See, because Rogue Nation went there after I did. And they walked with him the whole way around the courthouse, but they let him in. So they just didn't like me, is the way I figure it. But I don't know. Who knows? Anyhow, he went in there, no problem. Well, after Road went in there, I guess they had their commissioner meeting with the chief judge over there in Columbia County. And he decided to write up that new rule saying that nobody's allowed in any, and he didn't just say courthouses. The way that thing's written, I mean, it's just totally wrong to me. They're violating so many rights the way they wrote that. I mean, if you're going to do something, you have to write it correctly. And I'm no lawyer or attorney or nothing, but just reading that paperwork, I shook my head. I don't know how many times thinking, that's just wrong. They can't say and do that. So what they're saying is any place that they decide has something to do with the court proceedings, you're not allowed there. So if they decided to do it out there on the lawn of the courthouse, they could say you're not allowed there. So
It's just ridiculous.
In any government building, it says on that paperwork, which means driver's license place, which means everything. If you read that paper, it says right there on it, any government buildings. I got it around here somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. But
My eye on you. I just got a message from somebody today, just now, on that app. And he goes, haha, so what's the new name trolling for tonight? Oh my God, sorry. Okay.
Oh, you just made up the name? It's a new name?
No, last night it was a pretty intense, I'll text it to you, but it was hysterical. And this guy started to text me and I responded back, and then he said something and I said, well, it's a good thing you didn't send me your dick because everybody on YouTube would have seen it. And anyway, he about died laughing. Anyway, so he just sent me, because I changed the name tonight, and he asked what the new name was trolling for. I'm like, nothing. I'm not trolling right now. Oh my gosh. That's funny though. Where's Daddy?
She wouldn't go to bed. She said, I want mommy.
Oh. All right.
But who all watches Caitlin Bennett, InfoWars. Anybody ever watch that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
I watched her the other day, just today, I guess it was.
Yeah, people ask her what her name is, and she'll say Jenna. And sometimes they'll ask her what her last name is, right? Jenna who? She'll say genitalia.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's funny because
she's known as the Kent State girl. She carries the AK around the.
Yeah, she's the one that graduated and walked across the stage with an AK.
Nice.
She's the Kent State girl. But she goes around to all the Republican meetings and videos all the Democrats acting like fools. And she carries a gun on her. A lot of places she goes, she's got a daggone 50 caliber or something hanging off her side. And they'll start threatening her, and she'll tell them, you know I carry, right? She looks right at them and says, you know I carry, right? And they're threatening her, so she has a right to defend herself.
Is that the lady that dressed up like an Indian right around Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I think so.
She got real long, blonde, curly hair.
Yes.
Curly hair.
Yes. Okay. Yep. I have
Caitlin
seen her.
Bennett?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's funny because sometimes she'll give them their name and they'll just keep on talking like, that's her name. And then once in a while, someone will catch on to it. But it's funny.
Yeah, it's one I just used a new one for. I got one of those calls. It was for Marriott hotels.
Yeah, I can get
And,
them
well,
all the time.
I'm not good with the female accent, so I just or female voice, so I just went with my usual, which I think kind of made it a little bit funnier. But my name was Ellis, ELLIS DEE. So my name was LSD.
LSD.
They did not catch on. I was hoping they'd finally catch on and figure out that it was, and they just kept on going with it.
7%.
How much?
77.
They used to mail them checks to you. Remember the bogus checks they used to mail everybody that were actually real checks, but they were worthless.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
we used to get them to send us names, and you say any kind of name, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Ronald Reagan, and they'd mail you a check with that name on it. Everybody had stacks of them checks, and we could all show the checks that we had that, and had stacks of them with all different kind of names on them. Elvis Presley. I mean, so every time you'd get a contact with one of them people, you'd tell them a different name. And these checks are perfect. They had watermarks, everything on them. I mean, they were real checks, but they just were worthless. There was no bank, there was no number, none of that shit. But they wanted you to cash the check and then send their shipper the money so he'd come get it or whatever their crap was. It was crazy. But yeah, I used to have a stack of them checks. We used to play with them a lot. I figure if we're messing with them, that's one person less to get to mess with. So whenever they call me on the phone, I try to keep them on there as long as I can.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of like the Asian ones lately. Can't understand them, but
Philippines too. A lot are from the Philippines. I had one come on my YouTube page. He was a phone scammer, and I told him I knew he was a scammer. And then I started telling him I was a cop watcher and a First Amendment activist, and I filmed the police. And I told him to go on my YouTube page, and I was on there not too long after that, and I see a comment that said, "Hi, I'm the phone guy." I told him to come on and tell me I got the damn phone scammer come on my YouTube page. He went, "All right."
oh, that's hilarious.
I wish I could remember which one it was, because the comment said, "Hi, I'm the phone guy," and I told him to comment and say that. It was
great.
funny as well. But he was a scammer. You know what I mean? I knew he was a scammer. I was like, yeah.
I'll have to remember that.
I try to keep them on there. I bullshit with them. I ask them where they're from, and I try to talk to them. Hell, they're just people trying to make a buck. That's all they're trying to do. So,
yeah, I remember back when I was in the military, I used to just get bored and stupid, and I just dial random numbers and whatnot, just start trying to have conversations with people.
yeah.
It's amazing how lonely some people are. They just sit there and they just talk to a random stranger. Accidentally called a sheriff's department once, and
I knew it was going to be me.
they just sit there just having a full-on conversation.
Nowadays, they track you down with a wellness check and shoot you through the window.
Oh my God, PDF.
They just do that shit for practice to see if they still can do it.
That tactical combat training.
That's why I like Not Now, Maybe Later, man. He'll do the hideout. He'll be walking along, all of a sudden he'll just disappear, and they'll be zooming up and down the road looking for him. You ever watch him?
I'm not sure.
Not now, maybe later. He's funny as hell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
I
funny.
watched him.
I love watching him, man. I'll tell you what.
I've been
all of a sudden he'll black the camera out and take off running. You'll hear him running. He'll be running a block or two away. He'll just disappear to the other side of town.
Have any of y'all ever been to like any kind of concerts or like real big fairs or anything like that, where they have like the cops going around with drug dogs and things like that?
I went to the Garth Brooks concert in Denver with Brian.
This is something that I've always wanted to do, and I just think it'd be hilarious. I want to get some kind of spray that smells like weed or something that a dog would hit on, and just casually walk by one of them and just give them a little spritz on their pocket, and just see when them drug dogs are hitting on their own guys.
Well, you just hit him with some THC oil.
There you go.
I don't
waste the oil, man. Don't waste the
That's
oil.
true, but still,
I
their
don't
end result would
think
be hilarious.
I don't think these drug dogs are. I don't think these drug dogs are very accurate. I think the handlers do more to do that than than what they're trained.
I don't
mean,
either. 'Cause I was at this guy's house one day, and he said his dog was a drug dog, and he walked over, sniffed me, and walked away. I said, he ain't that good a one.
I mean, you watch these videos where these people take these dogs around these cars all the time, and I mean, you watch it, and it's almost like the handler does something or says something, and then the dog acts like it hit off of something.
Yep, they do.
I just don't think that they're 100% accurate. It's all, and then what's funny is most of these videos you watch these dogs hit, they search the car, there's nothing.
Yep.
I mean,
I can say one word that's barely even a whole syllable, and my dogs will alert.
Yeah.
And they'll look around to see, you know what I mean? If I'm standing by a car, they'll jump up on the car and look in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just and it doesn't have to be the same thing every time. It's more of an emotion. It's like, if you say, hiss, or you say, what's that? Just say zat. And, like you're going to say, what's that? And just like zat. Just a quick barely a syllable. They have that, they know what that feeling is that's coming out of you. It's not even that you don't even have to use the same word really with a dog. Just a quick motion, a quick, and they'll alert and jump up and do what you want them to do every time. So that the dog thing, they might be able to smell something, a package in a whole big old warehouse. They might be able to sniff one out. I mean, hell, if you take a ball, fill it full of weed, and play with that puppy the whole time he's a puppy with that ball, and then you throw the ball or pretend you do and say, go find your ball, he's going to go sniff for some weed.
Yep.
Simple as that. That's how it works.
Yeah. So yeah, you watch them videos and whatnot, you'll see the way they'll hit on the car, where the cop will touch the car certain ways, and then they'll keep keying them back to a certain spot. And it's like the dog will sit there and be kind of like, okay, yeah, I'm not sure if I smell something or not. And then they kind of look up at the cop, and then it's like, oh wait, I guess I do.
Yeah. Yeah, B squared. You're out there in the middle of nowhere, dear. It's gonna be tough to have anything.
Where the heck's that?
But just be safe.
Where did she end up?
She's in a pretty spot, but
south of here.
Yeah.
How far?
A little bit.
I'll message you, Bill.
All right. Because I know my way everywhere down there. Once I get south of north here, I know every road, nook, cranny, sidewalk, crack in the road. I know all the lakes because I fished in every one of them. And I know every dirt road to get to them. Got to remember, I lived down there since 1982 from Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not that far. I know you gotta get further south. Get down there around where PJ's at. I know all around there. I still got a lot of friends down there. I know a lot of people down there around PJ.
Yeah, I want to get out of here. I hate this area.
That's why we moved up here. There's nothing here, but it ain't like I can do what I used to do. So why should I live in an area, with like a boom town even? I mean, I could move to Fort Myers and Naples and be working and kill myself for the next few years. But the money that you're going to spend to work just in mortgage, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could live in a cheaper place. Well, just think of all the hours you don't have to work that year now to pay for that higher mortgage, to pay that higher property tax. Our property taxes was like $2,500 a year down there. We had like 6 acres right there in the middle of Sorrento, but the property wasn't worth but $55,000. And then when they did that lying boom shit, they tried to say the property went up to $250,000. But now that was in 2008 when that shit crashed. And now property's back down around $55,000. I'm like, it's still the same thing it was 20 years ago, you know.
But yeah, it's
I'm glad I sold it. I sold it for 135,000, so I got out at a good time. You know what I mean? I almost got 185, but a damn sexual offender moved in next door on the 5 acres, and the lady who put the down payment down walked off and left the sale because she had 2 daughters and didn't want to live next to a sexual offender. But the worst part is the guy really wasn't a sexual offender. He was a registered sex offender, but he wasn't a sex offender because the girl that he was with she was 17 or 16, he was 17, he turned 18, she was still 16. The mother had him arrested. Well, they were still together like 10 or 20 years later after he done went to prison, got out and had 2 kids, and they were still together. So was he a sex offender?
Oh my gosh.
You see
No,
what I'm
that's why
saying,
they
Dorothy?
yeah, that's why they enacted the Romeo and Juliet law here in Florida. To protect them. It doesn't protect them from being prosecuted. It protects them from having to be on the registry. So he could actually probably fight that with you know.
It cost me a lot of money because I ended up losing the $185,000 sale on the property and ended up selling it for $135,000 to some people that were from Africa and Nigerians, and they got a 0.01% interest loan on my property. But I couldn't get a loan on the credit card that I owed for $50,000 on my own property because I had just lost my company and I didn't have a job. And they passed a new law then after 2006 or 7 when the shit crashed that you had to have proof of income to get a loan from a bank.
Wow.
Yeah. They were trying to steal they basically stole the wealth of Americans by jacking up the price of the properties, giving everybody a loan without any questions, and then changed the law to where you have to have proof of income before you can get another loan. And how many people lost their homes? So I said, to hell with it. I said, you know what? I'll go bankrupt. I won't pay nobody. I'll sell everything I own. Bought 4 acres up here. Our property taxes are $250 a year for 4 acres. You know, I got a wore out mobile home, but I can fix that. And now I can sit here and say, well, that's a lot of hours a year. I don't have to work to pay the property taxes, to pay $568 a month mortgage to try to catch back up on the $50,000 I borrowed. You know what I mean? I was like doomed. I said, well, I know how to fix that. Go to a rural area and just bow out. To hell with it. Be done with it. But I can still do air conditioning.
It's one thing I like about here is it's cheap taxes. I got 5 acres, $600.
Oh man,
that's the thing. Most of the people up here are retired and have some sort of income, so they don't have to work really. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's not like they need jobs. And I'm in the 2nd smallest county in the whole state.
97.
And they violate your rights too. I mean, I throw that in one time. You know what I'm saying? I won't go over it.
I'm just wondering how that kid at college thinks about it now, about these new laws, and keeps it out of. Wonder if they viewed your video from the last time at Taylor County.
Oh no!
Ought to go visit that kid over there across the river from you and see what he says.
Right over there, see if I can see him over there.
Yeah.
Well, they know they're violating our rights, and they know they're getting away with it, and they know they can do it. You know, it's like if a judge can write up an order and say, well, this is now the law. Well, yesterday the law was something else. He just can't change it, but he does and gets away with it. They're doing it. They did it in York, Pennsylvania. They're doing it where Charlotte County, all over Florida. They're doing it now out in Colorado. So eventually, every single courthouse in the United States is going to say no cameras. Then they're going to say no cameras in the driver's license, the tax place, like where Rogan me went. So now, eventually, you're not going to be able to go in any government building with a camera unless you ask permission and get it okayed. And that's okay with Americans. They think that's all right. To me, if they watch our government, we're not America. Just because they ain't used to it.
Bunch of tyrants.
Yep,
Well, how do you fight? How do you file against a judge's order? You got to take it to a higher court. Well, there you go. You're going to cost you a bunch of money because ain't no lawyer going to take the case. You can call ACLU, but I doubt they care because if they did,
they don't
all the other states, as I say, all the other states would have already had somebody fighting it. And if they don't, well, that means nobody wants to.
Yep.
But now, nobody cares that the government's taking away your right to watch them work.
Oh, they got to keep all them illegal activities secret.
Yeah, because look at like the cop that molested the girl that was deceased out in Los Angeles. I still ain't found a picture of him. They just finally come out with his name just a day or so ago.
Yeah, they weren't releasing his name.
That is a bunch of shit.
No, his last name was Rojas. I got his name, but I ain't got his picture.
They need to hang somebody up like that with by their fucking balls in the.
Didn't he know that when he turned his body camera off that it still runs for 2 minutes?
Apparently not.
I guess, man.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
You know.
But anyway, folks, it's getting late. I think it's time for me to turn in here and get some shit going. Nice talking to y'all, PJ.
Have a good one.
B squared, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
I'll touch base with you.
Okay.
Let me know when you're in town.
Okay, we'll do.
All right. We'll see you.
Okay.
All right, we'll see y'all. See you, Bill.
Videos,
See you,
make
B
some
squared.
videos.
Bye.
Yep.
Hey, some mountain videos would be cool, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit me up. We can go up the mountains there.
Yeah.
You could video going through the tunnels. That shit's always cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe I'll go live with some dash cam for a while.
And like a 2-minute or a couple of them videos going through them giant rock walls where they cut the road out of the rock. You know how when we're going through Pennsylvania, we see all them rocks on the side of the roads. People love that shit, man. That shit's cool. You don't see that shit nowhere. People down here in Florida ain't never seen that shit in their life.
I'll take some video up through West Virginia.
And you know, you can pull over and see the 5 different counties and shit. You know what I'm talking about? That one sign right there where it shows 4 or 5 different counties on your way up through there.
Yeah.
Stop them little spots, huh?
Yeah, I don't
Depends
think
where you're at up there. I mean, there's
Yeah.
always somewhere like that, though. I mean, I was born and raised in Pennsylvania, so there's all kind of scenic spots, man.
Yeah, but I'll have to see what's going on. Hey.
Huh.
But yeah, I'll probably run some dash cam and that up through there in some places and give a shout out and talk and go live for a while and try to keep myself busy so that I can stay awake because I gotta get there by 9 o'clock Friday morning.
Well, you need
Actually, I got to be there by 8 o'clock Friday morning.
You need to get a bunch of videos out there so they don't shut you down.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I don't think that's people
No.
are taking that too serious. I don't think
Well,
that's.
still, you want to get some stuff out there, so I got stuff to watch.
Well, I know I got to get some stuff out there. There's no doubt. I mean, I got a bunch of video on my fucking cards. I got to get together and get out there.
Swing out the Harrisburg domestic
good
relations.
B Square could get good videos, all the good sceneries and stuff.
Yeah,
she'd be seeing.
But anyway, I'll let
That's
you guys
enough.
go.
People like to see. All right, late.
Yeah, we'll see you.
See you.